Hey guys, it's your girl Pixie coming to you live from Pixie's Corner. So I seen this awesome topic and I wanted to talk about it with you guys because that's just what we do here at Pixie's Corner. We talk about it. We get into it. So basically, I saw a post and it said, is there anything wrong with saving a woman from an ungrateful and careless man? I don't know. Is there? What do you think? Do you think it's someone else's responsibility to rescue someone who might be in a relationship and they're not being loved properly and they're not being cared for properly? I mean, I was always raised that if it don't belong to you, don't touch it. I don't know. I just feel like thinking in a relationship, if you really, if you're committed to someone, every day is not going to be a good day. You're going to have some days where you're going to be struggling with communication. You're going to have some days where you're just struggling individually as a person, and that affects your relationship because some people just don't know how to communicate. That it's just something within me that I'm bottling up and I'm holding inside, but it really doesn't have anything to do with you, but because that person feels alienated or left hanging because you're going through your own personal storm, it causes them to feel like they're not being loved properly. But if that happens, I mean, how would you feel if someone just kind of took it upon themselves to just come on in and say, hey, he ain't loving you right, or she's not loving you right, and I think it's just my turn. I think you just go ahead and need to throw in the towel because you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you got, and I'm ready to try my hands at it. I mean, how is that on a level of respect? Do you appreciate that? I mean, some people might feel like if there's some cracks in the foundation that it's going to crumble anyway. So why not just go ahead on and dive in? And hey, I'm not here to judge. I really genuinely want to talk about it. I want to know if you guys think it's okay to just kind of jump on in and meddle and whatever. But, I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't want that kind of karma in my life because my granny used to always say what goes around comes around. And as the old folks also say, how you get them is sometimes how you lose them, and I just don't have time for that kind of energy. So I just think respectfully, you should allow a person to disassociate themselves from the relationship first. Clear that in that chapter. You don't want to be jumping into things and dragging that energy into your new relationship. It's just drama, and it just doesn't make for a good start. So, I mean, how would you feel if someone did that to you? Do you think it's acceptable? Personally, I don't, like I said, I was raised, hey, you don't bother with stuff that don't belong to you. So I just feel like that's a whole different topic. That's a whole different, that's not me. That's not my style. I stay in my lane. I mind the business that pays me. And I advise others to mind the business that pay them too, because my husband don't play. So, no matter what you think you see, you know nothing about it when it comes to my relationship. And if we are together, we're together. Through thick and thin, good and bad, we make it work. So, every day is not a good day. Some days are just going to be storms, personal storms, relationship together storms. But do you think it's okay to kind of, swoop in and say, oh, he not loving her right, she not taking care of him, honey, and it's time for you to throw in the towel because the rest of us want a shot. And I'm going to shoot my shot, whether you like it or not. Because it's some men and some women out here like that just don't respect boundaries. And as long as you're entertaining it, they think it's okay. So here at Pixie's Corner, we want to talk about it. I want to know. I want to know exactly how you guys feel about it. Tell me. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Get in them comments. If you've been somebody who you feel like you rescued from a horrible relationship, a train wreck of a relationship, how did that go for you? Did the relationship last? Did you guys become a successful partnership and you guys built a good foundation? Or was it tragic and you just kind of wish you had just never indulged in that part of life? But everybody has a different walk and a different talk when it comes to relationships. But I myself, I've never been the type of person to go behind any of my friends. I've never been the type of person to jump into things without fully knowing the person because it looks good from the outside. You never know what you're getting sometimes, But tell me about it. Do you think it's okay? So let us know here at Pixie's Corner. Make sure you like and subscribe and share to Bare Naked Truth Podcast. We got the new season starting soon, and we've got some hot topics for you. So check in. All right, you guys, have a good day. I'm out.